I said, I don't taste the mayonnaise.
Put mayonnaise on there. Papa, how did you ever start bow hunting?
Well, that's kind of a long story. I'll try to make it a little shorter for you. Boy, that was a long time ago. I must have been, I don't know, probably 8 or 9. And I decided to get myself a stick. And then I got some other sticks that were smaller. I put a string on the big stick and made some arrows out of some little willows. Well, jumping ahead, I would stay out in the field as long as I could, every day, even past dark if I could, until my mom would make me come in. Grab your bow, this is your hunt. This is what we've been looking for right here. Prickly pear cactus. Yeah, things were different then. Really different, especially with equipment. Arrows, for example, were fiberglass or aluminum. My first bow, I paid $10 for my longbow. No compounds in those days. Longbows are recurves. $10. Yeah, the thing that was also very different was the clothing. There weren't any places like Kuyu putting out quality gear. Basically, what we had to do is kind of invent our own stuff back then.
Like these, Papa? What were these gray ones for?
Well, those I had Grandma make up because I always hunt in the rocks and nobody had any gray. And gray seems to have the least silhouette from a distance. Everything else makes like a silhouette that's black.
You mean Grandma Alice made these?
A lot of times what I would do is mix different camo patterns, which I felt like made it even harder for anything to distinguish an outline.
What are these? Why are they so hard?
Back in that day, they had what was called a quickie quiver. but that wasn't much good unless you wanted to cut your hand or your bowstring or something else. So we had to make our own quivers to protect the broadheads. Something to keep us safe.
What in the world is this?
These are more clothes that we made clear back in the 70s. Way before gaiters, or at least anything I knew about, were invented. We took a piece of leather. We made it so it'd go, see the Velcro on there? On the top? That Velcro would go on your pants. You'd wrap that around your leg. So the camo pattern was to the outside. And we'd wrap our legs in these things because we were hunting in all the cactus on Catalina and Santa Cruz Islands. Well, that's a whole nother story in itself.
To sum it all up, this hunting trip was very fun. We had fires, we had really good food, twice as much as we needed. We shot the sniper rifle and we shot the 22. Spent a bunch of time hiking to find javelina. We went over the tallest mountain that we can see from our camp to see if we could find any. We didn't. We saw 9 coos deer, 1 really big buck. When we went in the tent, it was right there. If the wind hit it, then you couldn't sleep, usually the rest of the night, when it hit it a lot. We got rained on one day, which was last night. There was a tarp right there, which made a shade, and we played cards under it. We went to the springs that are all the way over there by the cottonwoods, and we tried to find animals there. There was none. There's a lot of tracks, but... Oh, and then we also found a artesian spring. Time to say goodbye to Pickle Rick. Until next time, pilgrims.